Hi everyone, my name is Ampang and this is my project Marketplace. I hope you have a good time listening through my presentation. To start off, the project site is located at Kuala Lumpur between a commercial and tourism area next to Jalan Ampang. The reason for choosing this site is because of the potential site in the central point of an urban fabric development. Kuala Lumpur has it all, also known as one of the most rapidly developed districts in the state due to the vast development of high-rise building, which caused food and groceries delivery trend becoming popular today, affecting people to forget the real meaning of gathering and is in a state of losing social interaction between peoples and the basic needs is nowhere to be found nearby. Speaking about the issue, there is not much of a place that could bring people together to interact and also fulfill the basic daily needs from the aspect of a modern market square. For example, retail mix, F&B, market square, and urban recreation park are not well integrated as a whole. Hence, people lack a round experience today. A mall is a mall, a park is a park, which has been separated by their zones. In response to that, creating a modern market square in a surrounded commercial district and tourism spot is essential to fulfill the basic needs of the traveler in order to enhance a healthier lifestyle destination for office workers and tourists. Moving on to the objective, there are three objectives to be fulfilled in this project. The first one is to provide a substantial market that is to able to fulfill the essential needs of the traveler in Jalan Ampang that includes office workers, tourists, and residents. The second one is to provide a different variety of food culture by bringing together diverse people amongst office workers and tourists which link urban and rural economies together to provide public health. The final one is to study how marketplace and food industry can affect the positive impact to the social well-being of community. My site integration talks about urban areas in the city are considerably different in working hours, where a large crowd of office workers will have their lunch during lunch hour. Cities with less dining nodes are clearly crowded during the peak hours and become less accessible for tourists to have their break while traveling along the road in the afternoon due to the limited resource provided. Inevitably, the confusion in the afternoon crowd in urban setting is made worse with limited food variety to accommodate for the multi-diversity people in the city. Moving on to my concept is to create a day out experience which is a rounded experience that needs physical presence on the street. Retails need to express the brand that reflects in architecture because they need users to sustain, which is why users should first experience retail quality while passing through the streets. This creates a psychological needs in their thoughts through the in-between space of gaps between buildings. This brings back the visual experience of a common market that constant changing of focus, allowing a well-rounded picture to emerge through the extensive field of people raging up into a market. In this segment, I'll talk about my design development. The building block arrangement is reflected from the solid and void of the surrounding site context. This solid and void arrangement creates a visual effect of a square block to a pitch transition from the pedestrian traffic while passing by the adjacent road and walkway in Jalan Ampang. I want a building to have a contrast with the city skyline backdrop yet still respond to the solid and void of the pedestrian. The plaza transition in between elements act as a guiding for the people to gradually walk into the building without vehicle traffic interference during pedestrian approach. The linear language is boring, bringing one person to another point. So, I want to break this language with a more experience gain and create a sense of curiosity to the people which lead the people towards the destination with elements of human voice, physical activity. Moving on to my floor plan, the ground floor have a series of kiosks in the plaza. leading people to the anchor tenant of a grocery store. Along the kiosk alley, users may experience the indoor and outdoor experience of the building while traveling inside the building. The grocery store on the ground floor is connected to the basement that links to the parking lot for people to quickly access their vehicle after purchasing their daily needs. On the first floor, we have a Kinokuniya bookstore and a huge bistro with boutique shops. These three necessarily space is connected with an optional resting place in the middle that creates social interaction. As for the second floor, is located for a multi-story co-working area for the office worker to enjoy their leisure time with their friends. The boutique fitness is to maintain the health and well-being of the community in the surrounding. The third floor is more towards providing user health and beauty with a series of salons and sportwear. Reaching the top floor, user may experience a rooftop area with bars and mini stage, where live performers can perform their jazz. Retailers also can use the space for kiosk while event. The space is convertible during event or without event, creating a functional space for the owner. This is a lifestyle bar where users can enjoy their drinks, listening to the live band and overlooking to the city skyline of Kuala Lumpur city center. Also, the management office is located at the topmost floor to easily manage the event. I may end my presentation with an animation of my marketplace. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.